วัสดีครับ Hi, welcome to TNA Thai News Asia. You're watching Drift Talk. Drift every issue, hit every question with me, Pacapol Anurit. And the issue today cannot be anything else other than the border games, politics between Thailand and Cambodia. First, leadership failing and political expediency. Let's not pretend that this border wasn't just happening just like that. It didn't. It's a conflict with fingerprints of ambition or grudges or political convenience. Now, what's interesting is that we know that Paetongtarn Shinawatra is a newly minted Prime Minister of Thailand, under siege at home, accused of being too soft, too slow, or too scripted. And just her legitimacy begins to fry. Here comes a national security crisis on cue. Some would call that strategic timing. Now, the coincidence is that we know that it seemed to be by many Thai people that she might not be very experienced, and should she be appropriate to be positioned, appointed as the Prime Minister of Thailand. But we all know that behind her administration is the former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, who is an advisor to her. And coincidentally, on Cambodia side, we have Prime Minister Hun Manet, who happens to be the son of the former Prime Minister or the supremacy Hun Sen. Now, what's interesting is that we've all known, or Thai people in general, have thought that they have very strong tie. The two families, the Shinawatra family and Hun Sen family, are very close. They are very tight. At one time when Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra was ousted out of the country, and he is outside the country, he spent time in Cambodia, and he was very welcomed by Prime Minister Hun Sen and the Hun family. He had his accommodation there, and so rumor has it that they also invested a great deal on many businesses. Who would have believed that today, when Prime Minister Hun Manet, the son of Prime Minister Hun Sen, the supreme Hun Sen, are into power, we would have expected a very strong relationship, a positive relationship. We would think they would prosper, the two countries, Thailand and Cambodia. But recently, we knew there was a phone leak between the two of them because there was a conflict occurring in the two borders of the two countries. We wondered, the Thai public at large wonder, how could this happen? Did they really invest? Were they really close? Are they still really having good relationships with each other? How could this happen? The phone leak. And then since then, everything goes into chaos. So really, what was the reason or the root cause of all the situation at this moment? Is this a war or smoke screen? Or was it just the Hun Sen would like to show his legacy because there's going to be the next elections? And is this a reason? Is this an activity? Is this an act out of exhibiting his legacy, the Hun family legacy, that they are decisive? They're decisive enough to commit a battle act. Okay. Because I don't think they have any other, because you need to understand the Hun Sen or the Hun family have been in power, have been throughout their life. They have been soldiers, they been controlling the country, and perhaps this is the only way for them to gain popularity or to gain votes or to gain the support from some Cambodians. Okay, we don't think that most people, both Thai people and Cambodian people, would like to have war or to go for war. But at least I don't know what can Hun Sen and Hun Manet can leverage on the hate, the angers, or deep down inside whether or not there are any vengeance they would like to do towards Thailand. So they use this, make use of this, and show this act. They started opening firing to Thailand. They opened fire. For sure, Thailand would never have thought, would never have planned to do any battle. Remember, Thailand Thailand lost Prasad Pravihan a long time ago. We will go to that in a second. But the architecture has been verdicted to belong to the Cambodia, but the area surrounding it belonged to Thailand. But since then, Thailand never tried to revoke, never tried to appeal for the architecture to belong to Thailand. And Thailand has never done anything with that. On the way up, on the staircase, on the way up to the attractions come from Thailand side. But the Cambodians and the tourists around the world can enjoy the places. But since then, the Cambodians has built the cabin cars, the staircase up there. Even so, Thailand didn't or haven't done anything. Didn't appeal that, hey, you're not supposed to do that. You own the attractions, you own the architecture, but you are not supposed to build any stronghold around it. But Thailand has never thought this is a serious or crucial issues until now. Yeah. So Thailand never thought. We would like to live in peace because we are neighboring countries and we wouldn't like to have any issues. So Thailand wouldn't like to spend any budget, wouldn't like to spare any budget, wouldn't like to spend time creating conflicts. We are a happy country. I mean, the tourists around the world know Thailand is a happy country. We love to have fun, we love to have joy. We hate conflicts. Though we had internal conflicts, but we hardly have any conflicts with anybody around the world. Yeah. So think, what should be the root cause of this situation right now? Why is Hun Sen doing that at the moment? Why is Prime Minister Hun Manet is doing that at the moment? So think about that. Next, legal and military pathways. There are two ways to settle border conflict in 2025. You file a case in the court or you fire a rocket. Obviously, Cambodia chose the courtroom and Thailand has no choice but to protect ourselves. So we have to choose the convoy. Yeah, because Cambodia opened fire first. Cambodia moved to escalate the dispute through the international. Allow me to take you back a couple of decades ago. Cambodia's move to escalate the dispute through the International Court of Justice. This is not new because they played this legal hand force and won in 1962, in 2013, and now they are back. Yeah. Cambodia did win. They won. They won the Pravihan case at the International Court of Justice, or ICJ. In 1962, the ICJ ruled in favor of Cambodia, awarding them sovereignty over the Pravihan temple and ordering Thailand to withdraw its troops from the area. This decision resolved a long-standing border dispute between the two countries. So yes, Thailand lost Pravihan temple to Cambodia. But we're fine with that. Both sides are fine. It's a world destination. Most tourists around the world have been coming and visited the temple. No. But should Hun Sen be playing the same game? Are they playing the same game? Because at that time we had war, both we had battle, and both countries fire each other. And then to settle the conflicts, we had to go to ICJ, the International Justice Court, and then the ICJ ruled in favor of Cambodia, and Thailand lost Pravihan Temple. Is Hun Sen playing the same game, expecting that, okay, we are doing a lot of firing, and then we knew that Thailand has to fight back, and then we have settled in the courts, and Hun Manet and Hun Sen are expecting that the ICJs will rule the verdict in favor of Cambodia again. This time, it's not only just the Pravihan Temple, but many areas. Mind you, we have the border as long as 400 kilometers. And then and there are lots of temples and the ancient architectures along the borders. Well, at least they expect one. Maybe there are others. We have a lot of temples, Chong Bok, Ta Muon Thom, Ta Muon Kwai, and all of these. Okay, so I think perhaps because they use this patriotism, they use these nationalisms, they try to ignite all of these patronizing activities or rage amongst some Cambodians. So I think perhaps we don't know. That's the reason why they keep attacking Thailand at the moment, because they hope that when they go to the court will rule in favor for them again. But this time it's not just for one temple, but they are doing it and aiming that the more the better, the more the merrier. That's why they keep attacking along the border and aiming that at least they can gain one to own. They think they win. Perhaps, we don't know. Yeah. So if we look at the borders now, the civilians caught in the crossfire. This time, if we look at the casualty overview as of July 26 to 27 today, 12 people for Thailand, 12 people killed so far, 11 civilians and 1 soldier confirmed by Thai authorities. So approximately 31 to 36 injured. For Cambodia side, 13 people killed. Reported fatalities include 5 soldiers and 8 civilians. So around 70 or more were injured. So combined in total, there are about 25 deaths, 12 in Thailand, 13 in Cambodia, and injuries ranges between 60 to 100 people at the moment. But mind you, for Thailand, we had better weaponry, we had better arsenals, we have better weapons. We never aim at the community or where people are residing. But Cambodia fired and caused some death to the innocent people. Now, let alone more than 150,000 Cambodian people around the borders have to be displaced. Now, Thai people and Cambodian people are usually commuting between the border to buy and sell, local businesses, the vendors, the street vendors. Fine, with peace. They have been doing that with peace. But just recently, so Thailand never determined, never aimed, never planned, never think of hurting their people, not physically or even the way of living. We never want to stop any good living of anybody around the borders. But it's because of these conflicts which caused or started by Cambodia, their own people. For more than 150,000 Cambodian people now couldn't make a living. They usually had to work day to day. You know, they work in the morning for something to eat in the evening. And now their own people who had to suffer for this act. Thailand never thought of doing that. We welcome everyone, as we know. Yeah. Next, regional fragmentations. Is it a game? Is it a game of choosing which global countries to join in, to hang on to? ASEAN was built on brotherhood and consensus, but right now it looks like a group full of blue tricks and silence have started. We want regional unity, but it looks like it has appeared that Cambodia is forcing Thailand to take side. To take side. Is it a game of great power alignment or a game of strategic alignment? Because we knew, like tomorrow or today, as we speak, in the next a couple of hours, there's going to be a meeting in Malaysia where it is claimed, it is informed by some sources that U.S. and China will also co-chair the meeting on the conflicts between Thailand and Cambodia. The Thai government and Cambodian governments now are sending some representative to discuss about the issue for the ceasefire. So we hope and we happy to do so. But since the 2 days ago when they started open fire, they kept firing. And they lied. They lied to the media that Thailand wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop. On the media, Cambodia said Cambodia wanted to stop. Thailand should stop. We will stop the right second when Cambodia stopped. But Cambodia hasn't stopped. Late at night, when Thai people are sleeping, they attack again. So what's going to be? What's the meeting's going to be this afternoon when you keep shooting? This looked like Russia and Ukraine, and it reminded me back to Pearl Harbor when Japan and US about to sign the treaty or the ceasefire agreement. Then Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, and then Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We wouldn't do that. I mean, with our technology, with Thailand's technology, we could just settle the conflicts with violence, but we wouldn't want to do that. We are able to, we have the capacity to, easily. We have Griffin, we have aircraft, we have tanks, we have high technological weapons. But we never do that. We never show off. Even among Thai people, we are never aware of such high technological weaponries we have until now. Because we don't like war, we are not interested. But we wouldn't like to go that far. So we hope that the meeting that's going to take place this afternoon will settle the conflicts. But if not, then how long? President Trump gave us the ultimatum: we need to settle the conflicts, otherwise U.S. will not discuss about the tax, reciprocity tax. But should Thailand have to choose to rely on global giant superpower country like Thailand and China, what would be the trade-off? What would be the trade-off? For US, surely we perhaps are better off in terms of security and regional stability advantage. US can offer us a firm alliance and superior technology that would better stabilize Thailand's borders. When we look at China, yes, China might give us some economic development and infrastructure because as a couple of years ago, Chinese companies have agreed and signed on contract to build some infrastructures for Thailand, some government agencies, buildings, and some mass transportations. But U.S. can give us sovereignty and diplomatic flexibility. We have long-term relationships as compared to China and Thailand. We have only about 50-year official relationship between the two countries. For global image, U.S. can give us global image and democratic values. The U.S. alignment bolsters Thailand's international credibility and cultural ties. However, there might be some risk of dependence. China's loans and technology create greater leverage and control. But we never know if the contract or any promising between or for economic point of view between Thailand and China would be sustainable. So I hope it wouldn't come to terms that Thailand has to take side, and this would be any part of the initiation of the World War III, let's say. But if we look at next, media and narrative nationalisms. Now, for media, somehow the Hun Sen is very active, has been very active on social media. He even showed his pictures lying on the bed in his bedroom, having several smartphones, and he is very active on posting his pictures and captions on the social media. He block on and off. He put on public his post on public and then block it, put on public and then block it about many things. He liked to say even before the open fire and during the open fire. Yeah. So, but the key message is Thailand should stop firing. Mind you, Cambodia is not even saying Thailand started the firing first. Thailand should stop. So in a way, Thailand saying Cambodia open fire first. So we know it means in a way Cambodia admits that Cambodia started first. So please, the world understand that we never want to. We love to have fun, we love to dance, we love to drink, we work hard. Yeah, we have loyal government employees, we have hardworking task force in the public sectors. Having battle, having war, having conflicts are never anything near on most Thai people's minds. Yeah. So now if you look at the world exposes on Hun Sen and Cambodia, the comments they give. Yeah, Brazil, if you shoot a civilians and lie to the UN, that is spitting on humanity. Look at Lebanon. Cambodia is not needed to teach you that a 5-year-old child is not a target for cannons, because even a 5-year-old child or some very young children have already died because of the attack. For Germany, Germany says defending sovereignty is the right of every country, but shooting at them and crying for sympathy from the UN is just a cheap drama, it's a cheap game that the world doesn't watch anymore. Japan, Cambodia is not just a problem for Thailand, but a threat to the entire ASEAN. Japan or Korea, I am shocked that Cambodia dares to blatantly violate the principles of humanity. South Korea, a country that choose to be home to illegal call centers, gangs, should no longer be given a place to the world stage. And France, what does France say? If you shoot at hospital and still think you are in the right side, that is not the attitude of a sovereign state, but the behavior of transnational criminals. Now, these are not just the captions or posted or shares on media that have been done by Thai people. These have been posted and shared these are the opinions, the viewpoints, the perspective of the global stage, and we have the references for that. So this is from me, from Drift Talk, that we would like the whole world to understand briefly about what really is happening. Now, this afternoon, as we speak, there's going to be the meeting between the Thailand and Cambodian governments to settle the conflicts, I hope, settle the conflicts. And I hope it's to be chaired or witnessed by the third parties like US or China. If not, I hope at least we can have ceasefire for 30 days and to see the movement or the commitment to peace from the two countries. So please follow us next on Thai's New Asia, TNA, on YouTube, IG, and TikTok. For me, that's wrap up for today. Drift Talk, drift every issue, hit every question on Thai News Asia. Thank you very much. สวัสดีครับ